All right, hello everyone. I am back after months of being away, and a lot of life stuff happened. But I'm ready to pick up the Triple Triad series again. So I'm just gonna. I think I've gotten a few cards since I've been away, but overall, it's just been kind of like the basic cards here and there. So we're in the Golden Saucer for this episode. Just working on this Malevolent Weasel. And just, the slow grind to get every card. By no means an optimal route to get all the cards. So, if you've watched the first few, you know that these matches can take once or twice, or forever. Could take up to like 20 minutes, could be an hour. I might have to cut out half the video of me bashing my head against the wall. But while we're just casually slinging some cards, I guess I'll just talk about where I've been. I think I moved across the country. My wife got a job, and we've just been relocating and settling into the new place. I hope to get into a routine schedule. Get kind of back on track again. Hopefully, upload 3 of these a week. Maybe try to splice in 2 to 3 NPCs a video. But it kind of just depends on my workload. I get home a lot later now. I don't have as much free time. So I just gotta make it work. I also have to take care of stuff around the house. So I've just got a bunch on my plate, but I'm gonna do my darndest to keep the ball rolling the best I can. Thankfully, this is a pretty easy match to do. I think I was going in sequential order in the booklet. I'm kind of just gonna freeball it. I'm just gonna pick a couple numbers out and go from there. So, if you guys have any questions about Triple Triad, I'll try to find some resources in the websites that are available. There's a bunch of resources that you can use to get specific card decks. What works best, what doesn't work, what you want to look for, and then for the most part, the AI is gonna pretty much do the same thing every time. But sometimes you get unlucky and it kind of pitters out like that. I think I had messed up once or twice there. I could have done better. But this is just chaos and plus rule set. Nothing crazy. With plus, you just want to take advantage of I wanted to put the card there. You want to take advantage of your doubles to kind of add up on the same side on both. I would have won there, but I drag and drop real quick. You can take advantage when you have you see I have these 8s, these 2s. These are good plus cards. So when you make the same number on two sides of your card, you activate plus, which lets you potentially flip over multiple cards. So we're just kind of, yeah, we can just put that there, and we should be good to just win. You don't really have to, there we go. Okay, that was fast, so we might get 2 cards in one video. I'm just gonna do a little jump cut to the next one. But yeah, they could take 5 or 6 wins. They could take over, I think I've had cards that take over 20 wins. I'm just trying to, oh yeah, I got the Doom Train card as well. There's the second one. Alright, so let me go find another NPC on the list to take care of, and I'll see you when I get there. Alright, so we're back. So I just kind of picked a random one off the list, 88. I went to FFXIV collect.com, and we're just gonna grab this card, 88. So we have to complete this quest called Enlisted, It's actually a quest chain. I'm just gonna go through this quest, side quest line, and just kind of talk about where I left off. So yeah, I want to get back into making Final Fantasy XIV content. I spend a lot of time playing the game. This is the main game me and my wife play together in our free time. So we put a lot of hours into it. We do all the raid content together. So I kind of want to make that my forte, because I really enjoy it, and I hope, you know, over the years I could make better videos, produce better VODs for you guys, and hope, you know, be one of the entertaining creators in the space. You know? I think there's a bunch of people that do a good job. Some people are kind of, you know, they spout nothing but negativity and problems with the game, and so yeah, it's not perfect. There's a bunch of stuff they could fix, right? It's like, of course, but you know, I think some people harp on it a little too much. But yeah, it's neither here nor there. I don't want to like rag on anyone or anything like that. But I think, you know, I just gotta, you know, be thankful. We like patch 7.4. We finally got glamours that can be on every single class. You know, like the healer gear can be on tanks now. Tanks can be on a caster, right? You know, there was some online complaining of, oh, my class identity. It's like, you know, you gotta be like, shut up. You have casters in like pajama wear and shit already. Like, it doesn't fucking matter. Whatever. Like, let them go wild. I personally wish we had the whole, you know, you get a piece of gear and you deposit it into like a thing where it just kind of, you get the whole, it just unlocks, right? Unlocked on your account. Like, I wish it was account based, but I think the game's architecture is a little too dated for that. I believe it's Dominic I want to talk to next. This is our second guy that we want to talk to. Now, some cards are locked behind several quests, so we're just gonna have to kind of walk around and just do some side quests here. There's not too many, but there are a handful of cards that are locked behind quests, and it can be confusing if you don't, like, you know, do your research and stuff like that. So I think it's kind of helpful to just kind of talk through some of that. I could just like chain feed the matches. I want to make it a little more interesting than, oh, here's the match, here's the card, here's the match, here's the card. You know, there's a lot more that goes into it, and yeah, I think I would be done in like 10 hours worth of videos, but it's gonna take so much longer than a couple hours. It's probably gonna take me months to do, because I don't have, you know, a bunch of free time every day to just pour into farming out these cards. I have a static group. I like to do the new Savage raids on release, and I like to hang out with them, do stuff. I help my friends through ultimates that they haven't done yet, and then do the new ultimate when it comes out with the static group. So yeah, it would definitely take me a very long time to chain together all of that video, especially when I'm not good at video editing myself. I can do minor edits here and there, but I can't do anything crazy. But yeah, so like I said, I've been gone for months, you know, with the move and everything. Settling into a new job is always, you know, rough. Luckily, we were able to find, you know, work in the same area, so it kind of just worked out. So we're just kind of making life work right now, trying to make the most of what we have. Thankful that we both have jobs. You know, thankful it's all still working out. Some days can be hard. You know, you feel a little overwhelmed here and there, but you just gotta do your best, you know? Never stop moving forward. It's easy to, like, get yourself down. Our move was anything but calm. Like, it was not calm at all. It was a hard move. we spent like 3 months couch surfing. That sucked. We're pretty much, and we had 2 dogs with us, two little weenie dogs. So it was really hard. I'm thankful that I had people in my life that let me save some money after we just moved across the country. But it was hard. It was hard. It's very hard going from a nice large space to basically a box, because we want it to be respectful. Our dogs can bark a lot when someone gets home with them. We just tried to be as respectful as possible when we could. It was a lot of being held up in a room. Here's the old quest. So now we'll go back. But we made it through it. We got our stuff mostly set up. There's still a few things to get for the house that we're living in now. I need to get my second monitor set up. But that is not happening until I can mount it on the wall. I don't have the desk space anymore. I think we just lost some stuff in it. It was a pretty hectic move, so I think some stuff accidentally just got thrown away or something, but it is what it is. And some stuff in the move got damaged as well, which was very unfortunate, but thankfully it wasn't anything too crazy. It was just, some small plushies here and there. Immediate dragons. I want to make sure I'm doing the right quest. A noble purpose. This is awesome. Actually, no. Let me double check. Almanac. Well, it's the issuer, so yeah, I have to do this question with this guy. But if you guys like this format, or if you would just want if you made it this far in the video, first off, thank you so much. But if you would rather just see jump cuts I guess I could cut out all this back and forth questing. But it does take up a little bit of time. But maybe some people, like the longer form content, or they can have a video on in the background, or maybe some people just want to see it back to back. They want to see the matches, right? You can skip ahead and stuff, but what are your guys' thoughts? I'm kind of on the fence. I want to make videos that people are gonna want to stick around and watch. And stuff like that. Alright, so slay the Wad Jet. Oh, there it is. Thankfully these are all low-level quests. I could probably go on a DPS class, it would go by a little faster. But fine. But yeah. I would love to post the raid content early, but I work a full-time job. I can't post stuff like that. I can't just take off of work for day one stuff. I can't compete with the people who it's their job to raid and stuff. I can't compete with people like that. So I'll throw out what I can. Might be a little slow or delayed, but I do want to make this triple triad series. I want to make this big portions of achievements to chunk away at. Cause I do want to work towards all of the achievements in the game, but I don't think I'll unlock them fast enough to just keep up with the amount of things they release. But yeah, we have to do all of these dragon slaying quests, it appears, which is fine. Not a big deal. But yeah, I think I haven't really done too much since I got back, other than I did the normal raids with my static group, and I did the new deep dungeon, which was a lot of fun. And then I also did I tried to do Q40. I didn't get the clear though. I think we got to like a 6% in rage after an hour and a half of doing it. So I was a little bummed I didn't clear it, but I wasn't feeling too good at the time either, just because of stress and stuff. I might go back in and get it taken care of one of these days. But I think right now the group wants to farm out the new extreme, the Doom Train. We got about to 40% yesterday in the lockout, so probably go in for the clear tonight and get that taken care of. But I am going to skip ahead to probably the end of this quest line where I unlock the card, because I am running out of things to ramble about. So I will see you guys when I start battling this guy for his cards.
Cases.
Holy moly. Alright,
Honestly,
we're back.
Probably Triad.
This is
Doesn't surprise me.
this took so long. There were so many quests to do. It's been like an hour. Partly because I got kicked off the servers because people are being dumb. But this is the last quest I have to do before we unlock it. The other quest chain was a lot. But after this one's done, I'll be able to battle that NPC for a card. Sometimes you have to go through stuff like this. Some cards are tucked away. That's why it's helpful to use some of the tools that other people have put out there on the internet. Can't do this stuff. I'm definitely like by no means pioneering gathering these cards. But we'll finish this quest up, and then I'll throw the two things I use in the description. I'll start putting that in the description for all the triple triad videos, and then go from there. But we'll wrap up this quest, and then we'll see how many times we have to beat him to get the cards that we need. Which could be a process. But this should be. I don't know how long this specific quest chain is. Kind of started recording again. I go all the way up here. But I think this will be 3 cards total, so not too bad, not too bad. And that'll put my total at start at 240. I had a card in my backpack, so that's kind of cheating, but we should go up to 244. Halfway there. The hardest part is getting caught up. So that's what happens when you come into the game 6 expansions in. This 10 years worth of content. Gotta catch up. See ya. Finally. Cover the boat. Now we go back. I think this has been the longest question I've had to do. To unlock a card. I'm sure there's longer. Kind of just the one I picked from the card list and said let's go do it. Another nice thing to do when you do your dailies, you should probably, I would say, be a little nice and let other people get the cards. But you never know what's on the other side of the dice, right? But I did pick up 2 of these, so I can use those for MGP. Because I am also working on getting all of the items from MGP tokens, which I mean you can just farm out MGP. Just farm it out. Just play triple triad non-stop. You can just play the mini games. But you get too burnt out of one thing. Your collection just kind of halts. I mean, at the end of the day, just doing the fashion report. There we go. Should be more than that. All right. For this guy, order. I already have the Griffin card, so I only need one card. I'm gonna use my all-purpose deck here, which is like it's just mainly my plus deck. So watch it. We'll do that. Okay. Games begin. Round one. I'll never use my squall card because it's just gonna go in order. Doing this, it should play out the same almost every single time. Rematch. I might have to make. Let's do this. Perfect. I wanted him to not use this card to overtake something. Fortunately. This. Might be worth to switch up the deck. But if you're looking to get into the triple triad cards, I would highly recommend, at the very least, picking up some of the. There's a ton of like general cards you can get. All right, that's one Griffin. Before you start going around challenging NPCs, I would recommend doing the fashion report for a few weeks before you really start going hard on getting the card. Like battling NPCs, there will be a good amount of variance that you run into. I wanted to leave this one open for capture. Another Griffin. Duplicates are a little painful, but they do. You can trade the duplicate cards in for GP, which can be used to get some of those high ticket mounts. Oh, I did that wrong. This one's probably. Take this. That's a wash. Messed up there. Because there's some stuff that requires like 3 millions. You're gonna be farming for a while. But yeah, you kind of want to force the NPC to do the same moves every time. Just so you can consistently get the same patterns. Another Griffin. That's 3 Griffins. So this might be like I don't know what star card this is. I didn't look it up. It might be a 4-star card. Based on how many times we're getting Griffin. It always plays deep eye, so we'll play below it. We'll play Imeric right there. Capture Imeric. Put our behemoth in the middle. Put this guy right here. Hey, okay, it was a deep fire. Kind of weird. But yeah, that was it. Go in here. Pop that. There we go. We're at 243, and we got 3 Griffin cards to turn in. for some extra MGP. But thanks everyone for tuning in. I will see you guys in the next one. I've gotta take care of some other stuff around the house. If you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. If you have any recommendations or ways I can improve my videos for you guys, please let me know. Do my best to take all the feedback I can to make the channel better and to make it more entertaining for everybody. And if you would like to watch me live, I do stream 3 to 5 days a week on Twitch, and I'm trying to get my dual stream to YouTube set up as well. So if you guys want to hang out with me live while I do stuff with my raid group, or maybe you catch me doing a live recording like these, and then I'd be more than happy to talk to you while I do it. Just hang out and have a good time. But I will catch you guys at the next one.